This is Inner Aligned, where biblical truth meets the subconscious mind. Can I be real with you for a moment? For the longest time, I thought healing meant forgetting. I thought if I could just stop thinking about it, the thing that hurt me, the person who wounded me, the experience that shaped me, then I'd be healed. Just put it down, move forward, don't look back. And the Christian version of that lie sounds like this: just forgive and move on. Give it to God and don't think about it again. Real faith doesn't dwell on the past. But here's what I've learned. Burying a wound doesn't heal it. It just moves it underground. And what's underground still grows. Unforgiveness becomes bitterness. Rejection buried becomes self-sabotage. Shame buried becomes an identity. The lie is that healing means forgetting, but healing actually means replacing. Replacing the lies your wounds planted with the truth God speaks over you. David, the man after God's own heart, wrote Psalm 51 after one of the lowest moments in his life. And in the middle of his repentance, he says this: "You desire truth in the inward parts." God doesn't say, "I desire performance in your outward behavior." He doesn't say, "I desire forgetfulness." He says, "I desire truth in the deepest, most hidden parts of you." The Hebrew word for inward parts here refers to the innermost being, the place of you that no one else sees, the place where your deepest beliefs, your deepest wounds, and your deepest identity reside. God is saying, I want access to the places you've hidden from everyone else, including yourself. And I want to plant truth there. This is healing God's way. Not denial, but truth. Not forgetting, but replacing. God goes to the root. Neuroscience has shown us that traumatic or emotionally significant experiences get stored in the subconscious differently from ordinary memories. They get encoded with emotion, with intensity, and they form core beliefs. A child who experiences rejection doesn't just remember what happened, their subconscious forms a belief. I am not wanted. An adult who is betrayed doesn't just feel hurt in the moment, their subconscious installs a belief. People will always leave me. They aren't just memories. They're identity statements that your subconscious runs on autopilot. And they affect everything. Your relationships, your self-worth, your ability to trust, your ability to receive love. Here's the incredible part. Neuroplasticity tells us that these pathways can be rewritten. When truth enters the same emotional space where a lie was stored, when you hear God say, "You are chosen," in the exact place where rejection said, "You are unwanted," a new pathway begins to form. Healing is not mystical amnesia. Healing is neural replacement. And God designed it that way. When truth begins to enter your inward parts, the places you've protected, the places you've hidden, something begins to soften. You stop flinching at love. You stop expecting rejection. You stop disqualifying yourself before you even begin. The wound doesn't disappear from memory, but it loses its power over your identity. Before inner healing, your wounds were running the show. After inner healing, truth takes hold. You can look at your past without being controlled by it. You can forgive without pretending it didn't happen. You can love without the walls. That's freedom. That's what God desires for your inward parts. say this out loud. God, I invite you into my inward parts. Replace every lie with your truth. I don't have to hide. I am being healed from the inside out. This might be the hardest video in the series, but it might also be the most important. If something stirred in you today, don't run from it. Sit with it. Let God meet you there and come back next week. We're going to talk about peace, because after healing comes rest, and I think you're ready for it.